Hey guys, Wes here from Cross Armory. Today we're going to be talking about pistol sights. Why is this exciting? Because it's fun to shoot things that you're trying to shoot at, but you need some sights to do it. So what we have today is a cost-effective, simple solution. It's our Cross Armory Polymer Sights. So I'm going to go over what they look like and a little bit about them, and then you guys get out there and go shoot. So first things first, what are they for? So what we have are polymer sights, and we have three different versions of them. We've got these tall, high sights. Sometimes these are called tall sights. Sometimes these are called red dot sights. Sometimes these are called suppressor sights. And then sometimes they're just called, hey, what are those big sights that like fit up, but they're a little high? I can't really remember. Anyway, all three previous, good names, easy ways to identify them, but they're easy to identify when they're on a pistol because they are high or higher than standard sights, right? Now these ones are polymer, which means they're more cost effective. If you bump them too hard though, really hard, they will move on you just like your standard factory sights. You'd have to bump them real hard with like a hammer or something, or, you know, drop them real bad. But they are not the same as metal sights. Now, here at Cross Armory, of course, we do make metal sights. We make them in the tall suppressor height, red dot size height. As you can see, we also make them in some fun colors, but this video is more focused on the polymer version. We do make the standard height for standard slides. The current ones we're going to be looking at are for the Glock pattern. So any standard dovetail that is the same dovetail cut, that is the back cut, the little slot where your sights fit in, they call that a dovetail because it's shaped like the tail of a dove. This one is the high sight. Again, the reason it is high is so that you can still see it when you have an optic on. Sometimes they call it suppressor sights. And it's high because if you have a suppressor on, the suppressor sits up a little higher, which means you want to be able to see up and over that, or at least get a little higher so you can get a picture of who you're shooting at and where you're pointing your gun, right? So the idea behind these sights is that they're cost-effective, easy to install, and they also co-witness with your red dot. So you can line them up easily, get them set up at home, and they're pretty simple to do. These are straightforward. There's not much to them. There's plenty of install videos on how to install plastic sights. We also have install videos on sight installs as well. So I'm just going to keep going with the other ones we've got. This is a Glock 19 with a Trijicon optic, Cross Armory slide, and Cross Armory barrel, and some upgrades from Cross Armory as well. And this is a P80 frame. Going over to this guy over here, this is what we're classifying and everyone's classifying as compact, right? So this is your Glock 43. This is a 43X to be specific. It's got a Cross Armory slide and barrel upgrade. It is the Glock factory 43X frame. And what we have here are the polymer sights. So say you get an upgraded slide. Want to put some sights in there, not quite sure what you're doing, need something temporarily. Maybe you're going to run an optic and you almost don't even want sights. Some guys don't even want to run sights. And you say, I'm going to spend all my money on my optic. I'm going to save money because I don't even need sights. You can throw some sights on there to kind of fill this hole in where your dovetail is. Or when you take your optic on and off, you can do that. Or you can also put suppressor height on here. The compact, we actually make these compact size sights. So what you'll notice is when you put them side by side, like this, these are thinner right to left than your standard. So you want a compact sight for a compact pistol. And for the standard, it's just regular sights. All right, guys, well, that's about it for sights. Line your sights up straight when you're putting them on. There are some videos on our website as well and everywhere on YouTube on how to align sights straight. But when you put them on, line them up straight. And if you decide after you've run your polymer sights that they're great for you, stick with them. If for some reason you want to upgrade, we have metal sights, we have suppressor height sights, or if you really want to get a little froggy, get an optic. Optics are great. They take a while to get used to if you're new to them, but they are worth it. And if you get a really fancy optic, you can also go with the high sights that are less expensive. Anyway, I hope this has been fun for you guys to watch, as fun as it is for us to make. Looking forward to seeing you out there. Happy hunting.